Hey people, happy Sunday. Thank you for joining me on this beautiful day. I am Deep Spawn Logic, your host for Artist Spotlight Sunday. My next featured guest was another recommendation from a fellow Spotlight artist. I knew from the first post I saw that I would be doing the spotlight on him because he had the biggest smile grinning from cheek to cheek, and it was amazing how you could feel his energy come through in this one still picture. After scrolling through a few more of his posts and watching his videos, I was convinced that if any musician was worthy of the spotlight, he was. He performs music that spans many generations and genres, and you will find him singing everything from R&B, blues, pop, rock, and country. His infectious energy on stage keeps his fans wondering what town or city he'll be in next, and his singing is like comfort food and just makes you want even more after you're full. This gem of a musician is guitarist, singer-songwriter, and recording artist Mr. Zak Webb. I'm sure my light won't outshine his, but we gon' get it lit anyway, so let's go. Zak was born in Corsicana, Texas, and raised in Brownwood, Texas, with 3 siblings. Here is where Zak grew up in a church and was inspired by all his musically inclined family members. His family consists of vocalists, songwriters, performers, rappers, and producers, so it isn't a surprise that Zak has all of these talents rolled up in one. His parents were a big influence in his love for music. They were very active in their community and church and had Zak involved in choir and theater arts where he found great teachers that influenced him as well. In high school, Zak picked up a saxophone and eventually started picking up other instruments to learn. He said he can play anything if you put it in his hands long enough. He was very active in his high school band and musicals, even winning a few talent shows. At the age of 18, Zak picked up a guitar. He says he got bored one day and picked up one of his dad's old guitars, and that was it. He never stopped. He also currently plays acoustic and electric guitar, bass, saxophone, keys, and drums. With celebrity music influences such as Stevie Wonder, Elton John, Chuck Berry, Kirk Franklin, Prince, Alicia Keys, and Justin Timberlake, you can see elements of all these artists mixed with Zak's unique sound and extreme passionate love for music. He has an old soul sound while still being current, and his energetic stage presence is something he says is pure adrenaline. He stated that many times he's barely slept after being on the road for hours, days, or weeks, but when he hits the stage, he just feels more alive. He loves singing and playing, but most of all, he loves performing. He says that the stage is where his soul feels at home. It's his happy place, and he wants his fans to feel welcome. With all that Zak leaves on the stage for his fans, I asked him who inspires him to keep going. He says he has women in his life that inspire him to work hard and sing sweet. They give him a reason to wake up and do the things needed in order to contribute something positive to this world every day. These women would be his wife, sister, manager, and his beloved mother, who, although passed away when Zak was very young, played a crucial role in the man and the artist that Zak is today. Mentioning his manager in this inspiring group of ladies, Zak remembers an exact date of July 11, 2016, when he was in a house with no electricity. He ran Christmas lights from a neighbor's house and auditioned in his living room for the person who is now his manager, friend, and guardian angel. He says in that moment she not only saw his gift but believed in him wholeheartedly. They have both worked extremely hard since for both of their success stories. With all of this talent rolled up into one man, I would say he's a one-man band. I mean, he could be, but why when he has all these fantastic band members to back him up? In 2018, the Zak Webb Band was born, with Frank Lopez on lead guitar, Jeremy Richards on percussion, Moises Ramirez on bass guitar, and of course, Mr. Zak Webb on lead vocals and acoustic guitar. The band released their debut single in 2020 called Roll Baby, and then also had Based on a True Story. Songs like Music Minimum Wage, Ain't Your Buddy, It Feels Like One of Them Days followed in 2021, and working along with Yellow Dog Studios, he released Fired Up and Getting Cold in 2022. And yes, you know I'm going to tell you to add a couple to your playlist because you can't go wrong with any of them. When I asked Zak what projects he was working on in 2023, another of his inspiring ladies enters the scene. His wife, who according to Zak has the most amazing voice, and although her profession is being a registered nurse, he is super proud to release a duet with her called Chasing After the Moon. With both being on a journey to heal others, this collaboration works perfectly. She is also known amongst his fans as he has had the pleasure of calling her on stage numerous times, and his fans have also become hers. Zak is a hard-working full-time musician constantly traveling to introduce himself and his mission to heal through it. So he is working on a few mini tours in new areas. Keep an eye out for Zak because he just may show up at a venue near you. Can you believe with all of this, he will still be working on an album and other projects? I asked Zak for a quote for his fellow independent artists, and he gave me quite a few. They were all good, but I like this one the best. Never stop working on your goals. Your time will come, and what is meant to happen will happen. I also want to say thank you to Zak for the message left for me at the end of my questionnaire. No, I won't tell y'all what it said, but it was very encouraging and all that I needed to hear. So thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. I want to thank you all for joining me for another Artist Spotlight. Don't forget to check out Zak's social media, artist pages, and contact info in the caption. Also check out the Artist Spotlight Favorite Picks playlist on YouTube and Spotify. Here you can find music from all the Spotlight artists, including today's featured artist, Zak Webb. Remember, when you support incredible independent artists, you discover amazing independent music. You all have an amazing day and a blessed week, and until next time, hugs and love.